Hello and welcome to FTN News Tonight. I'm Great Jakers 1113, reporting live from Club Urbis in the nation's capital, where currently DC is, I think, at about around 22 players. Pretty good start for the new administration, if I do say so myself. So let me quickly get a updated count. Now here, 24. We've gotten up to 24, and I'm hoping after this broadcast, later in the broadcast, you'll be able to see me hanging out here. And I'll be able to talk with you viewers a bit. We begin tonight first with breaking news. President Timid Sol has been convicted in his Senate impeachment trial and therefore has been removed from office. CYX Linder has been sworn in as the next president of the United States. This comes as America's inactivity crisis continues, but there is hope. There was a small increase in DC activity during this weekend's elections. Before he was removed from office, Timid Sol nominated Paul J. Cahill to the Senate. The president also recently held a state visit with Ukraine and the United Kingdom. They agreed on the framework for establishing the North Atlantic Treaty Organization, which is expected to be written. A treaty is expected to be written soon. So NATO will most likely be established. The UK, Ukraine, and the United States will be its founding members. So far, very good start for the current administration. We're going to take a quick look at what's going on around the. Now let's take a look on what's going on around the world in the category of international news. Japan has become an absolute monarchy. The emperor seized control of the country today. Today, many countries have expressed concern and outrage over the end of democracy in Japan, including Russia. A statement from the Russian government said, "The government of Russia is greatly concerned with the seizure of power that took place in Japan by the imperial family. The Russian government is monitoring the situation closely and will hope for a return to democracy and normalcy. Ideally, allowing the return of Prime Minister Gev to 2000 back to Japan." The new government now is recognized. Denmark has also expressed concern. Almost 55 of you. Speaking of and back to the NATO thing, almost 55% of Ukrainians are against Ukraine joining NATO. That is a poll according to the Moscow Times. And the Party of Regions currently leads in polls for the upcoming Ukrainian elections. It's also according to the Moscow Times, and also at 5:57. DC was at 40 players, so far, very good night for the new administration. Hishin, we're gonna take a look at Formula. We're going to take a look at Formula E now. It is going to be heading to Singapore this week, and here's a look at the track layout here. Very windy track. So first you're gonna start turn 1. At the start, straight line, then a few tiny turns. Turn 5 is gonna be a bit narrow. Ooh, turn 7 looks a bit. Turns 7, 8, and 9 look a bit rough. Same with 14 and 16 there. 19 and 20. 19 and 21 look kind of rough. So pretty interesting. And don't forget that speed trap there. So drivers are going to really want to be careful to. Drivers are really going to want to be careful this weekend in Singapore. We're now going to go to Facebook, where they experienced multiple outages this evening. I know many of you most likely don't care about Facebook, but this is interesting. What I've heard is that also at around this time this morning, a person who leaked Facebook documents stating that they are putting profit over the safety of their users, leaking Facebook documents that are pretty damning. Then later today, they also experienced outages. It was company-wide. It was not just the site itself. Company stuff was down. Most employees couldn't really do anything. And it appears that at around 5:40 something, the situation was resolved. So luckily for Facebook moms across the nation, you can enjoy your Minion memes again. For DC, currently 22 players. We're going to take a look around. Let's go out and we're going to now go, basically just go out and we're going to go out and see activity. There's the new president's helicopter. This is not what we normally do during news tonight, but it's a special day. We are I have 2 vans. I accidentally bought them twice. Dang it. This is a special edition of News Tonight. We're live. Unfortunately, most of it is just spawn killing at visitor spawn, which is a bit unfortunate, but we're going to take a look at the scene here. We're going to get on scene and watch the chaos unfold. Here's a little tour of Washington, D.C. Beautiful city. Whoa, dang it. Okay, Kitty, if you're watching this, never let me be a Formula E driver. Unless you want a good comedy segment, then I could definitely drive Formula E. There's our favorite weapons store, Bloodbath and Beyond. Dang it. Here's a look here. Yeah, you could see a man just got shot. And our competitor shut down. Just kidding, that competitor was shut down before we even were established, fun fact. super exciting day for DC. Let's get a look at this over here. It's been forever since we've been active, so I wanted to use this to get some content. Look at that. I'm gonna... Whoa! I was about to say I was gonna back away before I got shot. As you can see, activity has decreased a bit, not much law enforcement here right now. I'm hope. Oh! I'm gonna go to my workplace where I am safe. I'm working in the U.S. Marshal Service. We were here in D.C. earlier this weekend. Had a successful patrol. It was a blast. I'm gonna get. So, anyways, I'm gonna put a link in the chat. I'm gonna put a link in the chat to DC, and I'm gonna, for all of our viewers, to help come join it. Come join us at Club Urbis, or and if my location changes, I will tell you. Here's a link so our viewers so you guys can come join us for FTN news. I'm Great Jakers 1113. Good night.